Claire.
You're a hypocrite.
Good morning. You are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, and you are listening to the Tuesday Summer Buzz on June 16th at 9:03 a.m. And we are back with our co-host, newscaster, and segment host, Megan and Jocelyn. Hi, guys. How are you? Oh, I cannot hear you guys.
Hello.
Hello. Now, there we go. I can hear you guys now.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're
Hello.
good.
Hi.
Hi, how was your weekend? How was your weekend?
Ooh, I've never had so much sports rage in my life.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
It was
I was in my restaurant watching the final thinking, wow, Megan is probably losing her mind.
Yeah.
okay.
All
I
right.
barely watched
Well,
it because priorities. We'll talk more.
no, yes. Before we get to our stories for today, let's listen to our newscast from Megan.
Good morning. I'm Megan Lipscomb, and this is WMSC News. For our top story, a long range military bomber has crashed in California. 8 people on board were killed. The investigation is still going on about the cause and why it happened. Going into local news, the community refrigerator in Newark Ironbound is getting support from the New Jersey Devils Youth Foundation. The community refrigerator is going to help those who do not have access to basic and fresh produce. Going into New Jersey news, the soundcheck series for the Montclair Jazz Festival has officially begun. The performances will be held specific nights for the rest of June, July, and August, right before school starts. In national news, President Donald Trump is now attending the G7 summit in France. The objective of this meeting is to help make the US-Iran agreement more effective. Going on to sports, going to the diamond of the MLB, the Mets took a blowout to the Reds last night, 0-12. Tonight, the Yankees will play the White Sox at 7:05 p.m. Heading into traffic, light congestion is starting to form on Route 3 heading into campus and into Clifton. Travelers, please plan accordingly if you're heading towards MetLife or New York City. Moving on to weather, right now it is 64 degrees. Today's high will be 78 with a low of 60 degrees. It will remain sunny and partially cloudy for the rest of the day. This has been your WMSC News Update.
All right. Thank you so much. And now that you mention it, I did forget there is a game happening today at MetLife. So best of luck and travel safely to anyone who is going to the stadium today. But we've been talking about sports. So let's keep talking about it. It's dwindling down. The Knicks this past weekend have won their first championship in over 50 years. Jocelyn, Megan, did either of you watch the game?
I was working, so I had to.
Mm.
I've mentioned before, I am not a sports person. I follow football because I'm a Swiftie. Like that's the level we're working with here. So
uh,
like I was not at all into it, but I have a video of my restaurant once the Knicks won. Everyone exploded, jumping, screaming. One of the waitresses, her mom was there to watch. She like I in my video you can see her run past me and right to her mom and they ran at each other and hugged. So like
mm.
this is a huge deal for people. And have you seen the videos in New York?
Yeah, I have.
I'm surprised New York wasn't tore down.
Yeah, it
It's
was
crazy
crazy.
because I wasn't. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I was like side watching the game. I've been on the Golden Girls crunch, so like priorities, I'm not a big
Mhm.
NBA fan. My uncle is in South Carolina, and I had to text him. Like I FaceTimed him. I'm like, "Are you okay?" Because they won, and I'm like, "I'm just making sure you're good." And he was like, "God, because my cousins, three of the all of them are mainly boys. There's one girl. So he was like, "Boys, let's celebrate." I'm like, "Okay, I know what you're doing. Goodbye."
Mhm.
I have, however, I've been watching the soccer because my family, we're Cuban and Argentinian on my mom's side. So, like, soccer is a big thing for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I watched the openings. I watched the very first game and then I've been kind of inconsistent with them, but I'm waiting for Argentina to play for me to actually really care.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like, I watched the very first game and and it was like I was sat, I was there watching. I yelled at my brothers because they were being loud while I was watching. And my mom's like, oh haha, soccer got Jocelyn.
When does Argentina play? Do they play today?
No clue.
I
Actually,
think
let me look
I
that
think
up
they
while
do
you
play
guys talk.
today.
I
But
think
yeah,
they play
you're good.
Friday. I think they play
Oh,
Friday.
interesting. I think
Hold up,
they
let me.
they could play on Friday, group
Is it
wise.
today?
I think it's today
Oh
though.
my God, is it today?
Wait, no, yeah, it has to be today because Mexico plays again tomorrow. So that means all the teams
Oh, it's
had to play
today.
before.
Oh,
Yay, I have something to watch later.
A best of luck,
Yep, today
Argentina.
at wait,
At what?
4. Today at 4.
4.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was counting out because it's in like
Military
it's in
time.
universal time or
Mhm.
military time, yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, today at 4.
All
Yay.
right, come on, Argentina. We're rooting. I don't think a single South American team has won a game yet. I think
Oh
they've
yeah,
all
that's weird.
tied or drawn. Which I was watching the Ecuador game on Saturday or Sunday actually. Very sad. They lost in the last minute. Devastating.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the Knicks parade. Now that they have one, they are doing a parade. New York City officials are preparing for what Mayor Zoran Mamdani said may well be the largest parade in New York City history, following the Knicks NBA championship win. The ticker tape parade is scheduled for Thursday at 10 a.m., beginning near Battery Park, traveling north along Broadway through the Canyon of Heroes and ending at City Hall. Approximately 2,500 pounds of shredded, crinkled paper will be distributed to 22 buildings along the parade route to create the traditional ticker tape celebration. Following the parade, Mayor Mamdani will host a championship celebration and key to the city ceremony on City Hall Plaza, with hundreds of thousands of fans expected to attend. And yeah, I really wish I could go to this parade. I really wanted to, but it's on Thursday. I can't make it.
that's
I
gonna be
could make it, but
disastrous.
I don't want to, low key. I'm a little scared. Not even like it's not like a people thing. It's not a people thing. I'm not scared of New York and I'm not scared of New Yorkers.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm a little scared of New Yorkers in a healthy way, in an I don't want to die way.
Uh huh.
However, it's going to be insane. There's going to be crowds. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with that. The parade, I'm sure, will be awesome. I'll see it all over TikTok. But,
Mhm.
like, I don't want to go and deal with that on my own.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I'm more Jersey than New York, really.
Megan, what about you?
I hope it's live streamed somewhere because that would be good TV.
Mhm.
But like at the same time, 10 a.m. on a Thursday, you're serious, right? Like,
Yeah.
no.
They should have
No.
they should have pushed it to Friday if they were gonna make it on Thursday.
I mean, I get it. Some people are on summer break, but at least off topic, my district is not on summer break right now. So,
Mhm.
Ooh. I don't think mine isn't either. My brothers, the only reason I have a quiet place to do this is because my brothers are at school right now. So I don't know. I think that's kind of like, why wouldn't you do it on a weekend so like little
yeah,
kids can come
exactly.
too,
Uh huh.
you know, or
Like,
people who
Yeah.
it's,
work?
yeah, exactly. Or even like 10 a.m. is technically rush hour for most jobs. Like, good luck getting into New York City then.
Oh
Yeah, my
yeah.
mom has cousins who work in the city.
Oh, no.
It's just been crazy in New
I could
York City
never.
like the past month.
Oh yeah. This summer is going to be insane for sports.
Mhm. We still have like a month left with the World Cup. Oops.
Yep. This summer is also going to be insane for movies. I'm so excited.
Oh, we should do a movie segment at some point.
We should. I have so much to say about the movies coming out this summer.
Are you gonna watch Toy Story 5?
No.
Oh, I am. So
I
I'll
have
talk
not
about
seen
that.
either of all of them.
I'm gonna watch Supergirl. I'm gonna watch Spider-Man. There was another one.
I'm excited for Supergirl.
I'm so excited for Supergirl. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so excited for Supergirl. And obviously, like hashtag not spawn, whatever, like go see it if you want to. If you want to.
Yes.
So I can't get yelled
I
at by the radio station.
Mm-hmm.
But I am super bouncing off the
I
walls
have been on a
excited.
Michael.
No, you can go, Megan.
Sorry.
You're good.
I've been in a Michael Jackson coma. It feels like
Oh.
I saw the movie, and my best friend knows. Shout out Rhea. I will fall asleep in movies. That movie had me tearing up at the end. I was shaking in a good
Aw.
way. Because I'm like, if he was alive today, this would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And now every time I like go somewhere, I'm listening to Jackson.
I actually, there's a movie I missed. I missed Michael, which is why I'm thinking of this now. I missed the Michael Jackson movie, which I was a little upset about. Like, I'm not a huge fan of his music, but my best friend is, and she wanted to go, and it just never worked out. But I missed. It was in April. You, Me, and Tuscany. I wanted to see it so bad, and I totally missed it because of school, and then I didn't have money. It I didn't have like the money to go see it, and then school got in the way, and then I could never figure out a time with my best friend. And then like it all just and now it's somewhere on streaming, I hope, because I'd really like to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
I was
don't
trying to
worry.
find a Michael Jackson song. I couldn't find any for the radio station. But it will be a good summer for movies. And I'm excited to see what movies are good this summer. We definitely should do at some point a segment about the movies that came out during the summer. Maybe towards the end of Buzz, which is looking towards August. But we'll have to see. Another thing that I do want to add to the New York Knicks parade story is that students or NYC kids are asking the mayor to get a day off of school for the parade. But in New York, they do their final exams. I guess are called region exams, and they're taking place on Thursday. So I don't see the mayor canceling school, especially when those tests. I think a lot of them are. You have to pass them in order to graduate, right?
I think so. I think that's their version of like the NJGPA,
Yeah. So
which
we'll
okay,
see.
which is why I said like it should be on the weekend or something.
Mhm. Yeah, it feels random, but maybe they just don't want that many people to come to the parade. Cause putting it on a weekday pushes only some people to come to the parade, unless people take off work.
Strat.
Which I was considering taking off work to go to the parade, but I've asked for so many days already this summer, and I gotta ask for more in the future, so I just can't. But with that said, let's talk about our next story. Another Jersey Shore town is getting a new film studio as Hollywood giants pour into New Jersey. So, Unlimited Studios will open June 20th at 122 Myrtle Ave in Long Branch, becoming the city's first major permanent film and television production facility. Jocelyn, are you a film and TV major?
I am not
Oh,
actually. This came up last semester too, because I think most of my buzz crew was film and TV or something like this, like something in film or something in like radio. Like it makes sense for them to be on the radio. And then there was me, and I'm like, I'm a psych major.
oh, I think you have mentioned that. I just
Yeah,
forgot.
so I'm in psych.
Okay, good to know. Well, if there's any film major listening, then the opening comes as New Jersey's film industry continues to grow with major projects from companies such as Netflix, Paramount, and Lionsgate expanding production capacities across the state. Unlimited Studios will celebrate its opening with a public grand opening and networking event on June 20th, featuring industry networking, headshot opportunities, local artists, and food trucks that will be available. I was gonna say so. Oh, did you guys know there was talking about films in New Jersey? There was a film happening on campus a few weeks ago.
I
I don't know if
think,
you guys knew
oh,
about it.
sorry. I know I heard a while back about an Adam Sandler movie that was happening on campus because there was a couple UCLA banners around,
Mhm.
like on the light posts, and people were like, "Oh, I guess I go to UCLA now."
Yeah, that was last summer. And I remember when that was happening, I tried to walk. They were filming like right in front of the College of Communication. So I tried to
Oh,
walk on and see what was happening. And then I think one of the PAs told me, "You can't go this way. Where are you trying to go to?" I think I lied. I was like, "I'm going to Blanton Hall." And then like, "Yeah, go around." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
I
But
mean, tight security, but
yeah, but a few weeks ago they were filming something at the soccer field, which was interesting to see. I don't know what they were filming, but it was a lot of actors actually, and I guess extras. They were sitting on the bleachers, and then some little kid was scoring a goal. It's interesting.
no.
I want maybe it's a World Cup movie. We'll have to see.
Yeah, if it's on the soccer field, it has to be like something to do with like sports, I guess.
Yeah, they were filming. They've been filming near campus. I'm not sure where exactly anymore, or if they're still even filming, but they've been filming near here. Which is cool. All right. Well, we are going to go to a small music break. I tried to find the Michael Jackson song, but I wasn't able to. So let's see. We'll come back from this short music break. We'll be right back.
You are listening to 90.3 WMSC, the voice of Montclair State.
Get caught in the loop on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, Tuesdays from 4 to 5 p.m. Your evening update with Montclair State stories, interviews, and trending topics. Stay informed with In the Loop, only on WMSC Upper Montclair.
You're tuning in to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, where music stays cool.
Welcome back. You are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, and this is the Tuesday Summer Buzz. It is 9:31 a.m. and we are back with Megan and Jocelyn. And we're gonna talk about a story that I don't know if we covered on our Buzz a few weeks ago, but we're covering it today. It is about PBS that was announced that was going to be ran by Montclair State University, but now there seems to be a debate that's happening on whether the university should be running PBS. So, critics argue that transferring New Jersey PBS to Montclair State University could threaten the network's editorial independence because the university is a state institution whose leadership is appointed by the governor. Montclair State officials say the network would operate under strict ethical guidelines and independent newsroom leadership while providing a sustainable future for New Jersey public media. The university's proposal was selected over 3 other bids because it offered existing broadcast facilities, experienced staff, and required no more than $1 million in state funding annually. State lawmakers have until June 22nd to intervene before Montclair State's contract to operate New Jersey PBS takes effect on July 1st, with critics continuing to push for further review of the decision. What do you guys think about this?
I can say I don't have super strong thoughts either way because I don't know what's happening really. Like if you say like PBS to me, I'm thinking like the kids channel. You know, when you're at your grandparents'
Exactly.
house and they don't want to pay for cable.
Mm-hmm.
I
Uh-huh.
don't know
I'm
like what
so
this is
confused.
really regarding.
I think I don't know either. But I think, well, PBS is a new. I haven't watched PBS in years, honestly. I didn't know they did actual news. Oh, but it's New Jersey PBS.
Wait, so what's the difference?
I think it's gonna solely be focused on New Jersey news.
Oh,
So I think
wait.
that's the worry that some critics are having, I guess, because since Montclair State is a state school ran by not ran by the governor, but the people who run it are appointed by the governor. There's a worry that the governor is gonna push, or governors of New Jersey, not just the current one, can push news that they want to be said, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a genuine worry, but I think it's a genuine thing to be worried about, but at the same time, I think especially in this day and age, we have to have discernment with where we hear our news. Like even when I hear something on like a credible news source, quote quote, I don't flat out believe it. I look
Mm-hmm.
things up. I look for like resources. And maybe that's just because as I mentioned earlier, I'm a psych major, so we're constantly where's your sources? List all your sources.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just part of my like psych training at this point, but I
Mm-hmm.
never blindly believe something that's being told to me. So I think this is more a lesson in people like needing to learn discernment in like what they believe and stuff and learn to research like genuinely. And when I say research, I don't mean the AI Google overview.
Yeah. Um. So we'll have to see what happens. It says they have until June 22nd, which is coming up. They have until about Monday of next week, if I'm not wrong. So we'll have to see if the if lawmakers intervene, but hopefully they don't, because this, to what it seems for students, it's a really good opportunity to get involved with like a newsroom. I feel like this will bring in great opportunities for students in journalism and even like the film and television majors, because I'm assuming they're gonna have to work in the control rooms to bring the shows live. We haven't really been told much other than New Jersey PBS is coming here, and that they are looking for specific roles to be filled by professionals. But we have to see.
Yeah,
Um
exactly.
Megan, do you have any thoughts about this? I don't know if you're able to tell us anything. Maybe.
I
Maybe not.
mean, it's good to see the universities getting a big opportunity, but I just think, I'm sorry, I think it's just going to cause more chaos than normal.
That is true.
Like, I
I
feel like even though I'm not working at the cage anymore, I feel like they're going to be a lot stricter about who can actually use the control room, even though this might be a hot take in itself. I think students should have priority over the control rooms. Like, you're coming here to get an education. Like, that's my biggest concern is how much equipment are they really going to need and how much of the spaces are they going to take over?
mhm. That is
That's probably
true.
selfish on my part, but like,
No, it's understandable because it is a university, and students are coming and paying to learn at this college. So it's an interesting point.
I
I
wonder if
also
professors, sorry,
no, you
I
could go.
wonder if professors are going to have to change the class locations because I know intro to control room is in obviously the
In the
control room,
control
but
room. Yeah,
I know, yeah, I know Red Hawk Sports Network that meets in like the studio that's like a news.
yeah.
So I wonder like if they're gonna try to fight like getting the classrooms that they need.
There's like four different control rooms, if I'm not wrong. So I think they may just dedicate one to New Jersey PBS, and then students will be left with three control rooms. But
Okay,
that's
I'm
as far
sorry.
as I know.
I'm just gonna say this as Josie. I'm sorry if I offend you for this. I think they should take the interdisciplinary science building that they're building and make that control rooms or like even
Okay,
sets.
okay. My thing is,
Sorry.
this school is it's a it's like film, radio, acting, and teaching. You guys get everything. Have you been in Dixon Hall lately?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you
Okay.
been in Dixon Hall? That is a high school. That is not fair.
That's
So you
true.
know what? I'm going to defend the stupid interdisciplinary science building because I don't like it either. I'm defending it because it because you guys get everything.
Okay. Fair. You know what? That is fair.
Look at the
Yeah.
comms building versus Dixon and tell me that film needs more.
Mm,
You're not
yeah.
wrong.
I see your
Okay.
point. Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
My first
um,
college class ever was in Dixon Hall, and you're right. It does really feel like a high school class in there. It's
I took
crazy.
a religion class, like an Old Testament class in the
Uh huh.
fall, and it was so like run down. And I was on the third floor, and
Exactly.
there was
Exactly.
Yeah.
no windows in the build in that area. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm claustrophobic. So like, yeah, goodbye.
Is
And
there a
there's my point. Thank you for making my point.
is there a fourth floor in Dixon Hall? I think I have a class there too in the fall. So
I
we'll have to see.
think, I
Oh
think.
my club.
Well, if there's a Dixon Hall, I'll be and not a. That's not what I meant. If there's a fourth floor in Dixon Hall, that's where I'll be in the fall. Ugh, I'm not excited,
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
Dixon is a high school and I'm a psych major. So that's where
yeah.
most of my classes are. It's cramped, it's gross.
Mhm.
I have beef
It's
because
really hot in
comms
that
is
building
so
too.
nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Comms is so nice. Business is so nice. The
Mhm.
psych majors and the humanities get a high school.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Um,
I'm steamed
But we
about
have
this.
Smith
You
I'm so
see,
also.
sorry.
it's fine.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see.
I'm looking at my schedule because oh
You're
gosh, I
good. You're
really
good.
hope I really hope my Spanish. I signed up for 8 a.m. Spanish.
Oh wow.
The
8
professor
a.m.
had good
Spanish.
reviews.
Good point. Good point. I'd rather a professor
Oh
with good
gosh. Oh
reviews
gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my
than
gosh. Hold on. It's up. It's up. I have it. I have
oh
it.
what it.
Oh, it's in Dixon.
Okay. Oh, good luck.
Oh, that's gonna be a
Good luck.
walk.
Ha ha ha. Now you get to experience what I experience. And this is all said with so much love.
Yes, always.
Yeah, I know.
But let's move on to our final story for today before we go to our game. Megan, would you like to tell us this next story? Or I could.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Would you like?
Yeah, can you do it? My Wi-Fi's cutting.
All right. There is MetLife travelers difficulties. Did any of you travel during the weekend? Did any of you experience that World Cup traffic that they've been talking about?
Thankfully, no. Thankfully, no.
No, Megan. What about you?
I've had to not deal with it, but like that's my biggest concern with going up to this studio to do the World Cup broadcast. I'm like scared that it's gonna be so chaotic because Route 3 gets you to MetLife, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna be late. And if I'm bored up, that kind of looks bad on my part that I'm
Yeah.
late.
Uh huh. Well, I went to the beach on Saturday, which was the first game, Brazil versus Morocco, and I was really worried. I'm not a big fan of the beach, but my cousins wanted to go, so I was like, I'll join you guys. Um, but they went away that there wasn't any traffic, so thankfully I wasn't able to experience that traffic. But according to New Jersey Com, there was more than 3 hour wait after the match ended to try and get home from the stadium. What do you guys think about that? Off first impressions.
The
I
MetLife
mean,
traffic is
I
already
feel like that's
crazy, and the
scary.
World Cup, good luck.
I feel like it's kind of. I mean, I experienced it when I went to the Phillies game. Like we were stuck there for 3 hours
Wow.
after the game, and it even wasn't like an in division thing, Like no, it wasn't them playing a rival. So I can imagine what MetLife is like, especially how tight it is over there.
Uh huh.
And the American Dream, like I think, don't quote me, but aren't they allowed to use the American Dream parking, or is that just like,
They
can
are
they?
Oh,
allowed to use it, but for an additional price they have to pay. It's about $200 for a spot, and they were limited spots.
oh, I know. Like on a regular day to day. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I know on a regular day to day that people going to MetLife aren't allowed to use the American Dream parking, which is why when events are happening, American Dream charges like $100 for parking or whatever, or 50 for parking, or
Mhm.
they like match whatever MetLife is charging. That way it's not cheaper for someone to park at American Dream, cross the catwalk, and go to MetLife.
Yeah.
So I
Um
didn't know they were doing that. Wow.
but another issue that people were having is that around 10 p.m., this is according to NJ.com, fans who started walking towards the rideshare pickups were told by stadium workers that no more Ubers or Lyfts were being allowed to the pickup area. So fans were left without really a way to get out of the stadium, which is a really interesting thing to do, especially when you're not allowing people to park at the stadium. You already charge a lot to get into the American Dream Stadium, and you're not letting fans walk to the stadium. which you can't, but there is a way.
If you want to like hike through a marsh,
No, you
I
guys,
guess.
there's a road that's by East Rutherford or Lindenhurst or another. There's a town that has its streets right into the ticket gates for parking at MedLife. It's a long
Oh
walk,
wow.
but it is a walk that people were making because I saw a video about it. So I don't know how true it is, but
So
I'm
yeah, to not let rideshare in, like why? What's the reason, you know?
I've
yeah.
said this from the beginning, and Elion, you've heard me say this multiple times.
Mhm.
I don't think, I'm sorry, but I think they should have looked more into having Jersey host the World Cup. I
Yeah.
think they're handling it so poorly.
Yeah. Um I I don't know. I feel like Jersey should have been able to handle these events. It's not like they've never done a Super Bowl or concerts before. It really can't be that different because they're still allowing, I'm assuming, the same amount of fans into that stadium. But who knows?
Yeah, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah. Um with that said, we have now reached the end of our stories and we should be now ready to play our game. Jocelyn, what do we
My
have this
segment.
week?
Okay. So for this week, I got lazy. I will be so honest. I forgot that this was happening until yesterday when my best friend told me about her show. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, that's right. I have a show tomorrow. Oh.
uh,
So we're going the lazy route and we're going to do two truths and a lie.
oh wow,
And
okay.
we're each going to do a turn. So I'll do mine first. Okay. So I have a cousin in Cuba that I've never met ever once in my life who shares my birthday and was born like a few minutes after me.
Oh wow.
I was in a gifted and talented school when I was young, up until the age of like third grade when it shut down. It wasn't my fault. I didn't go anymore. And let me think of something else to see if I can stump you guys. And I actually live 40 minutes away from Montclair, which is why I dorm.
Okay. Um
So take your
Megan,
guesses.
any guesses first? Any first
Megan,
guesses?
you know me
Um,
better. So
Do you want me to go first then?
you, sure.
I think it's the first.
Um Megan thinks it's the first one, I think she said.
Yeah.
Mhm. And what about you?
I think it also is the first one. Just cuz
Fine.
it's a very big coincidence that you and your cousin that you never met were born
Yeah,
minutes
I was about
apart.
to say that.
Is that your final locked in guesses?
That is my
Yep.
final one.
The lie is that I live 40 minutes from Montclair.
Oh my
Oh.
I live 20 minutes from Montclair. I'm in
gosh. Yeah.
Teaneck. I'm in Teaneck. Montclair is like 20 minutes from me. So if I wanted to be a commuter, I could. I just don't want to deal with my family all the time. So I do actually have a cousin in Cuba who I've never met. I have a lot of family still in Cuba who I've never
Mm.
met, who was born a couple minutes after me.
Wow.
And I was in a gifted and talented school as a kid. It was in Union City. And it was an arts school where like the first half of the day you do like regular school stuff. And then the second half of the day you do like arts stuff. So I went to, Broadway shows. I saw like orchestras and I was like 7. So yeah, it was like
Wow.
super awesome. I have really so much like childhood lore that baffles people. It's really funny. Okay, who's going next?
Megan, do you want to go next?
Sure. Um, my great uncle is JFK.
Okay.
I grew up I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, and I just got into sports in 2020 during the pandemic.
Okay. I feel like I know Megan, so I think I know which one's the lie. Jocelyn, do you want to guess first then?
The lie is the sports. You come from a sports family.
I think the lie is the first one.
No,
The lie is the first
the
one?
lie is the first. It's my cousin, my great great cousin.
Your
I
great
believe.
great cousin
I
is
get mixed up with the fam.
your great great cousin is JFK?
Oh,
Oh wow.
yeah.
That's so interesting.
I thought it was my
I
uncle. Like, if I get confused.
I'm
Yeah.
so
And
surprised.
Josie,
You're
I did
such
get into sports in 2020.
Uh-huh.
But you come from like a huge sports family. I'm so surprised. I just know because like when I was growing up, my dad is super into baseball. Like when I was growing up,
My
he tried so hard to get me into baseball. So like I assumed like, oh, she comes from a sports family. There's no way she just recently. Because 2020 was only 6 years ago. So like there's no
It
way.
was because my
Hello?
You cut out.
Yeah. Um
it was because my
no, you're good. You're good.
it was because my biology teacher was the hockey coach and I needed something to do.
Okay. All right. I will
So,
say
your turn.
mine. Yeah. I wrote them down cuz I don't know. I didn't want to make them up on the spot. But I have had a total of 2 different shows at WMSC. I have only traveled to one other country other than the US, and I have a pet cat.
Hmm.
Megan might know.
Oh my-
So we'll let Jocelyn answer first.
Wait,
But I think these were pretty difficult.
I'm going to say, I'm going to say that it was the second one. Because I feel like I've seen or heard you on other shows. I could be dead wrong, by the way. I could be so wrong.
I have had a total of 2 shows. It's my personal shows.
Like
Not
shows you did on your own, not like The Buzz.
yeah,
Ooh.
not any
Never mind.
team
I'm going
show.
to stand 10 toes down on my answer.
I have a total of 2 shows at WMSC. Oh, I
Yes,
have
that
had.
that is my answer.
Okay, Megan, what about you?
I'm gonna say use. Okay, I'm gonna take my chances and say the two types of shows because I feel like you've only done one type and only one type
Uh-huh.
from the time I've known you. So I'm gonna say the radio show thing.
All right. You guys both said I have had a total of 2 shows at WMSC, and that is true. I've had 2 different shows here. The lie was I have a pet cat. I do not have a pet cat, but I do want a cat.
Yeah, I want
Oh.
a cat.
I
So
have
yeah.
wanted a cat forever. We talked about this on the Wednesday buzz when it was going on like last semester.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get a little white cat and I'm gonna name her Alpine. And she's just gonna be like my best buddy.
I
And that's
also
gonna be
want
our
a
whole
white
thing.
cat.
I want a black cat,
A white cat or a brown cat? Mm.
I
like
feel
a
like
tabby.
sorry, go on, Megan.
I want a tabby like mix of a black cat and a tabby,
Okay.
and I'm gonna name it Puck. And then if it's an orange cat, I'm gonna name it Nala, like the Lion King.
Oh.
Oh, I have always wanted a cat. And then my girlfriend, she has a dog. So she like already has a dog. She needs like an emotional support animal.
Mhm.
And so we were talking the other day, just casually, and I was like, "Oh, I really hope your dog like likes other animals and likes cats because I really want a cat." And she's like, "Oh, he's great with all animals, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Okay." Not that I don't believe her, but like
Uh-huh.
The phrase gets along like cats and dogs is like a phrase for a reason,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like yeah, I definitely want a cat in my future.
Have you seen on TikToks those videos that's like my cat was raised by a dog or the dog was raised by a cat?
Yes.
Those are
Yes,
fun
I've
to see.
seen those.
And the dog is like laying down like a cat would. They're funny.
Hmm. Or the cat is like staring at the door like a dog would.
Mm-hmm. All
I've
right.
seen those. It's like weird.
Yeah.
It's utterly insane.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that is it for our show today. Megan and Jocelyn, thank you both so much for joining me today. But we will be back next week. However, you do not have to wait till next week to listen to Buzz. There is Buzz happening every day of the week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Monday. So feel free to tune in if you want. For now, we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
1, 2,